I can get it gone in a blink. We can make a from the safe. He can make a call if he tweet. I can make a ball when I speak. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the money in the middle. Boy, I just solved the riddle for this pound cake. Giggles, now I see fiddle all around me. He little, my head was on a swivel. He was pushing a rental. Ain't it coincidental? He ain't really talking money. Who he talking to? Homie hopping, need a they awesome. I can charge a band to get a glimpse of what I'm about to do. They be talking to every about what they ought to do. Yeah, I ain't tripping off of nothing. My name is Topic Discussion. If I give them attention, they all would probably start blushing. So power and hunt is the only thing that I'm crushing on. Bonafide, stood on everything that I stepped on. I can get it gone in a blink. We can make a from the safe. He can make a call if he tweet. I can make a ball when I speak. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. On the first snap, here's Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The hard-hitting safety, Jimmy Ward, picking up the sack that time.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing, Mayfield. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. He's to the 10. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score. Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit, a great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. He rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Bucs force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
This is 2nd and 8. Mayfield to throw it. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
A first down throw for Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 33. Going right side is White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Now Mayfield. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Trey Palmer, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And Stroud now to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of...
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That score is not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd and 10. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. 4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. Looking deep here from Mechie. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert it. And it's run over. Head scratcher there. And now possession will go inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running out of the gun with White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White, 14 yards. And the Bucs take a 3-touchdown lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. 1 play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
That's complete. It's Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Play action. Stroud now. Sliding out of the pocket. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Street.
4th down. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Here's Stroud. This will be complete to Mechie. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Stroud looking to change the play.
Hey, check that. Street.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 15. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
This is our last chance.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Mayfield. It's caught. This is White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Stroud to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
Stroud's throw taken in by Collins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Stroud working out of the gun. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Keep it moving, offense. Keep it moving. Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag.
Of course he called that. Come on, Watch the same game. Watching the same game,
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing now is Stroud. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house.
Stand up. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, look timeless. I gotta let my skin flame marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. What you? I'm on this break, no side, no about these ways. you all so it cracked, it's half white, half melanin. Baby face and a white gold tooth cap. I treat the waiter nice, she loved that. I mix the blueberry pie. It's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I come by that twice, I'll cop that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna lock me, I have to tell her it's not that. For the he say, she say, getting no delay. Run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. In my part C straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. I'm a #1 like you say. Used to kick ball on the estate back then. T90s with the Levi's matching. Rips in the denim, that's classic. Beats get wrapped like Futamaki, that's a sushi roll. I'm a young CEO, gotta do as you're told. Gotta act your stat, gotta play your role. I was OT, all shutting down shows from A to B, long way to go. About time they know about me. Hello, the jiggle and clap, jello.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cleveland Browns.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Cleveland.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, a run with Evans. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, Stafford here. Pass complete there to Nakua. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game. Like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. They'll run on first down with Evans. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Stafford now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of binding him up defensively. And now brings up third down.
As soon as he leaped down and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Back to throw, Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Evans gets it again on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Rams.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
They're catching made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They will start this drive with Ford. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down. Their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw, Watson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 4-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Watson just beating the play clock. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the...
Used to have a silver tooth and I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got a shorty clean the fitness, I'm a diamond and to run it back. Used to have a silver tooth but I was just a pup. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. I let shorty clean the fitness, I'm a diamond and to run it. First order of biz, no snitch, and I try to keep it silent but the kids don't listen. The birthday got another hit, no flinch, and I tell them send a watch that I can fit both wrists. She on the class trying to get it. She think I'm a last cause I got a pass with her. And I ain't trying to let her down, but I'm not. If you was trying to settle down, get a fact. Song pull up in the city with a nice jump. Lights off, lights on. Chinese throw the chicken, need a wipe to throw the rice on. Pull up double park with all the ice on. Pick 'em like, she running up, she running down. She pay a bill, she pay it down. 52nd Street, I double down, then I double down. 2023 and I'm the only coming up, yeah.
Can't stop till we all locked in. I drop with the whole world in. When I do like this, it's the big black dog.
Hey, used to have a silver tooth and I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got a shorty clean the pendants, I'm a diamond.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Carr to throw. It's caught on the sideline, but he's going to get a first down. The safety was out of bounds. So a good call there. That brings up 4th.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Zach Bond there on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
And he floats one there, incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They run it again with Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On second down, Kamara. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Carr. And that is incomplete.
I just wondered. I think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field. Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is Coolin. It's Ridley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Etienne is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Luke Farrell from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Now McManus for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On first and 10, it's Lawrence. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch. Touchdown! Evan Ingram with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. But let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
At the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 19 and a first down.
First down.
from the gun. It's a run for Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved.
Of course he called that. Of course he called that. That's not what I saw. Got it. You are blind, ref.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
30 left. Go, all the boys. Time to go get
Now Lawrence to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They go play action with Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards to pick up there. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Lawrence will throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
They'll try to run with ETN. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. So Lawrence will exit, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Jaguar field goal. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, if nothing else, some signs of life here, Charles, because you're facing the big deficit, but at least they were able to prevent 3 more from getting on the board there with a nice block.
And that's how they're comforting themselves on the sidelines right now, because they certainly didn't execute well on that play at all. Bottom line, exactly what you said. They didn't need the 3, but they sure don't like giving up a block they'll have something to work on as they get into practice next week.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. The busy night continues for Kamara. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 106 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jaguars' 23-yard line.
Shotgun now for Carr. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On play action, Lawrence. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but
That lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times. Because
and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne scampering home from 19 yards.
GG's, bro. GG's. Not meant for me.
That kind of puts the bow on what has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side in this offense. They've done their thing well, too.
Yeah, this game is an all-out effort from them on every snap, and there's a good amount of pride on the line right now. They want to finish what they started. They want the shutout preserved.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It's been a tough go for them, and it's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. They're fighting down inside the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr.
Ooh!
At this point,
Ooh!
you have to imagine this defense.
Wow, why did he do that? I literally pressed triangle to pick that shit off. That's crazy.
They've blanketed
to the air on second down. It's Carr. The pass caught by Olave. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line.
I have no idea why he did that shit. I literally pressed triangle, and he swatted that shit away.
Remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now. On
That shit crazy.
10. Here's Carr to throw. He's going to be intercepted for the third time. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jags will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Looking downfield.
Threw off his back foot.
And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
I'm just being a dick, man. I'm sorry. I'm being an asshole.
Now Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
and them drags and shit.
Again, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. But he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Lawrence. He completes it to Jones. And they corral him just a couple of yards shy of the end zone. And with just inside the 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout.
I'm such an ass.
9 seconds left.
I'm such an asshole. Yo. I'm such an asshole. Yeah. I'm a dick, man.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
Oh my God, bro. Yo. I'm such an asshole. I'm sorry, man. My bad.
Essentially choose his own path. He scans the situation, makes the right read, and takes it into the end zone on the QB draw.
McManus is going after his good, and that makes this 35-0. Touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of how this scenario, what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big, you really have that one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't do that. And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Would I join an online franchise? Maybe if somebody sent me the link, maybe. Maybe if somebody sent me the link.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Detroit Lions.
Dicker the kicker.
That's Cameron Dicker.
Hey, kicker, Cameron Dicker. That's funny.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone.
It's a funny ass name for a kicker. Every time I play with the Chargers, like I just can't help but laugh at that name. It's funny as hell.
Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray.
And this one will be brought back to the 22. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Eckler. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned
God, I can't wait till Spider-Man 2, bro.
quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL,
What, about 3 more weeks? Well, 2 more. Well, shit, 2 more weeks.
it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
It's gonna be so fire.
For the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
It's gonna be so fire.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Then UFC 5 comes out a week later. It's gonna be lit.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Texans offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do.
Nice.
In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go.
Very nice.
He's still our leader.
23 yards on the play. But no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Throw to St. Brown.
Fucked up.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now that'll be caught by
that's wild, bro.
Wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3. To throw, it's Goff.
Woo! They're on his ass.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. They hadn't been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
Give me that. Thank you.
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. It is caught left side by the tight end Parham. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
First down, Justin Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. Or shifts past him. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He scored on the ground and through the air.
That was a fucking dot right there. Holy shit.
2 touchdowns.
defense. Take the ball away.
That's a dot right there. Holy shit. How'd he catch that?
I like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Worried about your hands though. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
Dicker the kicker.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. And he takes a shot on the...
They're on his ass.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing on third. Goff.
Ooh.
It is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Nope.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Herbert off of play action. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme.
Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And it's now 21-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. He gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Goff.
Got him.
Intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles. But that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away. Pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters. But in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, if they hope to get back into this game.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. Shoves him as touchdown.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way.
Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
What a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
Come on, man. Do us both a favor and quit, bro. You're not going to come back, bro.
28-0 now.
Do us both a favor. You're wasting both of our time, man. For both of our sakes.
Touchdown. Here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out. Yeah,
give me that.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36.
Shit, about damn time. Shit. Man, you wasn't going to come back. And the momentum was all the way on my side where them motherfuckers is screaming and you can't see your icons. Oh, bro, you got to get out of here, bro. You got to quit.
When I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Now the shorty clean the finish, I'm a diamond and the run it back. Used to have the silver tooth, but I was just a pup. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. How that shorty clean
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New England Patriots. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway. Off we go in Foxborough. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He'll get this off to Swift. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get him by he just stuck out there, and they just get a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a round run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football. Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. It'll be Hurts on the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But and they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll send Parker in motion right. Now Jones. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Damn, Brago, bench him already? That's crazy. Excuse me.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this struggle?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. He is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they manage to convert.
Nice. It's clever.
Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football.
Nice. Very nice.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Bourne going to go in motion right here. Again, he'll drop the throw.
How? Okay.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Open man right side of Smith-Schuster complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones steps away to his left.
Nope.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Nope.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
The fuck was that?
First down, it's knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They go play action with Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. Big play there for Philly. 61 yards.
It's a pickup of 61 yards. First down, Eagles.
Down, Hurts. Flushed out right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. They'll run right here with Swift. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Bourne going to go in motion left. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them.
Well, that dude was trash.
Downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets. Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, my God! Come on, bruh. Come on, Jerry.
Second and 10. The first carry down. This is Williams. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Wilson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Coolin Sutton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They go play action now. Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll take it into for a dead score. Russell Wilson.
Hey, man.
And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon.
How am I the pussy?
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself,
How am I the pussy? I ran and put my head down and got in the end zone.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further out.
At the end of the day, man, if this don't do it for you, we can always pop in UFC. We can really see who the real pussy is.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Nice, nice.
Appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
no appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Meh.
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
And they'll keep him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
Nice. Very nice.
To the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play call right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive.
Nice.
Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation.
Here's 2nd and 10. They pitch it out to Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Aaron Rodgers running a read option? That's crazy.
Backbone of this offense. We know not every run's
That's pretty wild.
but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
What? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild.
And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up.
That's crazy.
Connects on the extra point.
Good drive.
Tied at 7.
scared, huh?
Tie game first half.
I understand.
Onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them.
What? Okay.
Wilson's going to go down. Ashton Davis in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Okay.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Wilson.
Good catch.
Complete to Jerry Jeudy.
Good catch.
That was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation. One that they have a much
Tell me, man, why are you so hostile, man? What did I do to you?
Position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson. Pass taken in.
You gonna answer me?
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When an offense reads blitz,
What did I do to you, man?
where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his toe.
Fuck out my face.
Out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Throwing again here. Wilson. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brent, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just
He's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage.
that defense closed on him quick, and of course a quick surrender out of bounds.
Why are you so hostile, man? What have I done to you, man?
On 2nd down, Williams. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it.
What have I done? What have I done to you, man?
Now Wilson. He's got a man. It's
Suck my dick.
touchdown Broncos. Russ able to connect with Courtland Sutton there. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Suck my dick.
And the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Woo-wee!
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
2nd and a couple. On play action. Now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right.
Woo! I was about to say, give me that shit.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Rodgers. That is caught on the move past the 40. Down the left sideline.
How the fuck he beats Sertan like that? That's crazy. Oh, it was a pick route. Okay.
6 yards. And the Jets are within
He was a pick. Okay.
tying up this ball game. Zerline good.
Clever.
PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Ooh.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson.
Woo.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to get second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Wilson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson.
Woo.
The end zone, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
The kick by Lutz is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Fucking hoe.
He'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Poor decision there. It's going to be intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Points out of it. Nice.
The kick by Lutz is good.
Very nice. Got points out of it.
First half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Give me that shit, bitch ass nigga. Peace. Bye-bye. Bitch. Fucking hoe.
And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players.
You gonna try him again when he's in the zone, you fucking idiot?
Those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead.
Fucking hoe.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So they throw the pick six.
I want you to shut the fuck up, period. You talk too goddamn much.
Hardman gonna bring it out of the end zone.
You talk way too goddamn much, bro.
He's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Rodgers. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And this is going to be another 1st down as they make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And again, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, Defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 47 yards on the ground for him so far. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
Lucky. Fucking lucky.
Through the air. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Fucking lucky.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first. Going there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Nigga, what? Okay.
Tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out.
Boy, oh boy.
NFL on EA Sports.
Boy, oh boy.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They give it to Williams, running right.
The fuck? Okay.
Touchdown carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line.
Boy, oh boy.
Pick up there. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
Their backs backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10. Just
Scared now, huh?
6.
I know.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Williams will try again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Williams.
What's up? You can't stop me, motherfucker.
Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking. And
you can't stop me.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Like I said, man, if you ever feel some type of way, you can pop in UFC. Then we can really see who the real pussy is.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 25.
If you feel some type of way, buy UFC. We can play UFC. Then we can really see who the real pussy is. Then we'll see.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the
fucking hoe.
Score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace.
Nothing to say now, huh?
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch. It's also tough.
Nothing to say now, huh?
When you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive, the last into double-digit snaps. You need to score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Open man here is Conklin.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play.
Pretty fucking quiet now, aren't you?
That's really what we had here.
I know.
Big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go.
Pretty fucking quiet now, huh? I know. It's all good. We've all been there.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. And this is
Fuck you!
And that should do it. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And he takes
Fuck you!
into the end zone.
Fucking hoe!
Defense has a touchdown.
Popping all that shit! Fuck you!
Right there, and pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many.
Fuck you, nigga! Fuck you! Fuck you! I'm sorry, guys. I had to let that out. I felt like corrupt on that Vlad interview. Felt like corrupt on that Vlad interview. I had to let it out. I had to let it out, man. Had to let it out on that, like Corrupt did on that Vlad interview.